Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 18 of the October Daily Draw. So as we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Ghost Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracles. Let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Six of Wands. It looks a little bit like the Seven of Wands. Usually when he's a bit, looks as if he's on a bit of a mound here with these things. So that's why I had to double check, but it's still, I had to double check that it wasn't the Seven of Wands. I had to look at the number at the top. Very strange, really, that be the case. Actually, I do know what the Seven of Wands looks like in this deck. So, thinking about it now. But we're here to talk about the Six of Wands, which is the success card. It's the achievement card. It's the victory card. And it's like when we've been talking about how to get our mindset right over the past few days in particular, how to maintain our motivation by committing and devoting our energy and time to the right thing or the right people in order to pursue our goals and to grow into what we want to grow into. And the Six of Wands comes to tell us that we will get a very clear outcome of success and achievement in what we're pursuing if we take all the things that we've been learning about, or we've been discussing up to now, into account. We will achieve something, we will succeed, and it will be clear. And maybe not to ourselves, just to ourselves. It could be, it could be clear to those around us. Because quite often the Six of Wands is the recognition from others of our achievements and our successes. That, what we've done is so evident in our lives that people see it and it's clear and in some way is acknowledged by others outside of ourselves. We too have to acknowledge it and recognize it and celebrate it. But it's good also to do something that others can see, not so that we can be praised and, given trophies and everything, although that is good in its right place. That is good. That's not a problem. People giving us a pat on the back and, give even, if we're in a competition and we win and we get an award through our efforts, whatever. It's nothing wrong to get rewards for our efforts and recognition for them either. If you are at work and you put in, you put your energies into your work and you do a good job, and those around you, particularly those, in management or above you, whatever, see what work you've done and are pleased with it, or even impressed by it, and possibly could give you promotion, as a reward for your efforts. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's all good. As long as we don't let these things go to our heads and make us too egotistical and annoying to live with. I mean, we can do it. There's nothing to stop us from doing that. But, as long as we keep things in the right context and the right balance, that's fine. But it's not only for that. it's also that if others can see what we've achieved, it could be an example to them of what's possible when we put our minds to it. And it could encourage other people, inspire, our victories and our successes can inspire others to pursue their own victories and successes. So as well as achieving something in our own lives, we could inspire others to achieve in theirs. And that's the brilliant thing is that so often there's this overly competitive, sort of egotistical sort of pursuit of being successful at the expense of others. And if someone else is successful, we don't like it because we want to be successful. But why can't we all be successful in our own way and sharing that success? And don't we become stronger together if we all have our own individual successes and growth and victories? Doesn't that give us some mutual benefit between us? Aren't we the stronger for it? Is what the Six of Wands would say. So, yes, strive for your own success, but don't try and do that of robbing somebody else's success. Inspire others to get their own achievements and successes, and be pleased when they do. Because when we all succeed, we all benefit. So what the Six of Wands is asking us to do is to decide what we view as success as well. And it may not be, sometimes the world will tell us and define for us what it means to be successful. And if we don't match those particular criteria, then we feel that we're not successful and we're failures. But we don't have to live by those criteria. We can be successful in our own right. That we may not match what the majority of the world, the modern world, views as success. But we may be successful in the things that we're doing. And that success is just as valid. Some people in the world may not agree with that, but we don't need their agreement. As long as we know that we are progressing and we are successful, there will be people, that will notice and will be glad for you and will recognize and see it as success. Others may not, but that doesn't matter. You do what you want to do and achieve what you want to achieve. And the right people will come around you and say, yes, that's good. And you will inspire the people that are there to be inspired by you. Not everybody will be, but those that are will be. So let's strive for that success, put our energies where it needs to be, and look forward to the results that will inevitably come. So let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Dark Moon. And first of all, the dark moon, it's what lies in the shadow. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Maybe there are things we need to release that hold us back from success. Past perceived failures that we don't want to repeat, and thereby stops us from trying even, or even thinking that we can achieve. We may need to release those in order to open up the energy of success and deal with some of these ghosts from the past that has, made us feel unworthy of success or incapable of success. So this is about achievement. Let's work towards it and be confident in our ability to succeed. When we look closely, we have succeeded already in many things. And that should inspire us to know that we are capable of even more success. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 19. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.